IELTS preparation PDF file for 2020. This PDF is completely free for you to download, and it's a result of my collective wisdom as over 10 years as an IELTS examiner and also an online IELTS tutor. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can get your free 140-page PDF. Actually, if that's all you want, you can just go to the description now and get it. But hold on, what I'm also going to do in this video is tell you about what's inside this PDF and also how you can use it. It's really important to understand how you can use my PDF to pass your test. If you want to get a free copy of this 140-page PDF completely for free, no strings attached, you don't need to fill out any email addresses or anything. You can just go straight to the description below this video and get your free PDF. I'm also going to put a link at the end of this video, and I do encourage you to listen to this video to understand how to use your PDF. Also, if you do watch this video all the way through to the end, I'm going to give you another special offer, another free PDF. And this includes a whole lot of valuable information that I wasn't able to put inside of the PDF for this video. So the free PDF has got some information for all 4 skills. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how you can use this PDF file to help you to prepare for your test. Right, so starting with the speaking test, in this PDF you will find 7 complete IELTS tests. What I've done with these 7 tests is look at some recent questions under 7 different topics, common topics, such as your study, your work, your home, your hometown, entertainment. I've got a model answer for part 2. I've got vocabulary for you. I suggest you do this. I suggest you read my model answer, have a look at some of the vocabulary, and then practice answering the questions. Ideally, get another person. One of you be the examiner, the other person be the person answering the questions. Don't have another person to practice with? Doesn't matter. Practice at home. Just practice. Look at a question and practice answering it. You may even want to record your answer. That'll help you to be able to review what you said later on and reflect on it. I also find that having a microphone on, or as in this case a camera, it also kind of influences the way that I respond to things. So it could be useful to record yourself even if you didn't listen to it. It's a bit like having somebody listening. By preparing for these questions and by practicing these questions, you're going to be ready for 7 of the most common topics in your speaking test. And especially for the first topics that start every single IELTS test. Every single IELTS test starts with either your work or study, your home, your hometown, or the city that you're living in now. Every single test starts with one of these 3 topics. You're going to be prepared. You're going to be able to get off to a good start in your test. Alright, and I also include a whole lot of links and other resources that you can go to in this PDF. I don't put all these resources in because I've tried to keep it relatively short and it's already over 140 pages long. But I've got links to my website, I've got links to YouTube videos, I've got other resources that can help you. Alright, the writing test. This is my major focus in this PDF, the writing test. Why? Because this is the one that most people struggle with. This is where I can give you the most value. So let me tell you what I've got inside the PDF, and then very importantly how to use what I've got there. So I've got a whole lot of model answers for essays, reports, and also letters if you're doing the general test. But what I suggest is you don't just blow through these, don't just read through them. That will only give you very low value. You won't feel a lot of value if you just blow through them. What I suggest you do is this. First of all, have a look at the task instructions. Let's say it's an essay. What is the topic? What is the question, or what are the questions? Think about it. Think what the topic is. Think what sort of essay you need to write. Then I would suggest that you make some sort of plan. Imagine how you're going to write this task if it's a real test. Plan it out. What are your main ideas? How are you going to structure your response? Think about all of these things. And hey, if you've got loads of time, even write an essay. Write out your essay. But at least think about it. Make a plan. Think of your main ideas. Then, after you've done that, read my model answer. This is really important. Find out whether you correctly interpreted the task instructions. Did you get the right response? Did you understand the topic correctly? If your answer and my answer are quite different, have a think about the difference. Go back to the task instructions. You might find that you missed out some sort of key word in the task instructions. If you can't resolve this difference, leave me a message in the comment below. Just tell me, hey, I looked at this essay and you wrote this and I wrote this, and I wonder if what I wrote was okay. And I'll be able to tell you, yes, it's okay, or no, it's not okay, and here's the reason why. If when you planned your essay you were struggling for ideas, you just couldn't think of any great ideas to agree or disagree, see what I said in my model answer. Maybe I had some ideas you hadn't thought of. Or maybe they're exactly the same, in which case, great, we're thinking alike. Your ideas are going to be good ideas for your test. But the way you've structured your essay, is it the same as mine? Did you write a similar introduction? Is there a difference? Again, if there's a major difference between what you wrote and what I wrote, you may want to leave me a comment below and just check. Tell me which essay it is. Type in your introduction. I'll take a look at it. I'll tell you if it's okay. There's many different ways to write introductions. Yours doesn't have to be exactly like mine. Examiners are not really given precise instructions on aspects such as exactly how an introduction should be written, but there are clear criteria that we look at with your introduction. For instance, you should be introducing the topic to me. The topic should be clear. I shouldn't have to look at the task instructions to know the topic. You should be telling me what your essay is about, which is responding to the questions. This is the purpose of an introduction. If you're doing that, great. If you're not, then there's a problem. You're going to be getting a lower score. Alright, so with this PDF, my key focus has been the speaking test and the writing test, because these are my two main areas of expertise as an examiner. These are the two main areas where I think I can give you a lot of value. However, I'm also an IELTS tutor. I'm also an author of some books. I have a speaking book. I have a writing book. And I've also written a book on reading and listening. So when it comes to the IELTS test, you could say, I wrote the book. It's kind of an expression we have when we think somebody's an expert on something. They're so good that they've written books. I've written books, and I would like to share some of the ideas that I have from my experience as a teacher and as an author with you. So really what I've done in my ebook, I don't have practice tests in there for you, but I've got some links to some useful resources. I didn't put them all in the PDF because it's getting too large and some people like to print out these PDFs, and so I kind of thought 140 pages is long enough. But I do have some links in there. Particularly the thing that you'll find most valuable are my skills section. So when it comes to reading, I've got some really good skills to teach you with regard to skimming and scanning, and how they can save you time and how they can help you to get the right answer. And then when it comes to the listening test, I divide the skills into 3 stages. The pre-listening stage, what you should do before the recording starts. The during stage, what you should do during when the recording is playing during during the part where you can actually be listening. And then the post-listening stage, what you should do after the recording stops. Actually, I just made videos on these, and you can find these on my channel if you want. Alright, so make sure that you do download the PDF, it's below. Last thing, I mentioned a free offer if you watch to the end of this video, and here's what it is. I've got another PDF, a new one, and what it is the current questions for 2020, new questions in the test. I have produced model answers for parts 1, 2 and 3 of the test, and all you've got to do to get it is drop me a message in the comments below. Just write something like, Mike, please send me the latest speaking questions, and your email, and I'm going to email that off to you.